After a long, successful road trip, the Montreal Canadiens are back at home and they're ready to face a whole new challenge. I'm talking Quinn Hughes and the Vancouver Canucks, a team that even Maury Povich and Dr. Phil have been keeping a close eye on lately.
Maury, let me tell you something. My Petey is out of control.
But this game review is brought to you by Breaks TV. Let me ask you something. Are you sick of buying hobby boxes trying to target that one specific card that you've been looking for? Well, have I ever got some good news for you? Breaks TV's got a pretty big catalog of singular cards to choose from, and while you're at it, you can also check out their schedule to sign up for an upcoming card break. And who knows, you might even find me on there. But here we go. Habs, Canucks, the puck is dropped, and right away, Caden Gooley's gonna start this one off with a bang. It's a big hit on Lekkermacki. And look what happens next on the same shift. Juraj Slafkovsky is going to find Cole Caulfield. He's got all kinds of time and space, and he's going to wire home his 22nd goal of the season. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you start a hockey game. We're only a minute in, and we've already witnessed a goal, and somebody shit their pants. Isn't that great? I love this stuff. Now, as the play goes on, it becomes quite evident that these two teams, they don't like each other. There's multiple big hits. Caden Gooley's out here running around like a hand grenade, but somewhere around the midway mark in the period, JT Miller's going to tie this game up at 1. He gets a beauty pass from Höglander, and he gets every bit of it. And that's a big goal. The Canucks didn't look too good at the start of this game, but now all of a sudden the momentum is beginning to shift in their favor. Now we're going to move on to the second period where JT Miller is going to score once again. This time he's going to chip one up and over Montembeault. He picks up a rebound. And if that wasn't bad enough to start this period, on the very next shift, Lekkermacki, or whatever his name is, the guy that crapped his pants earlier in the game, he's going to somehow sneak one past Montembeault, and the Canucks are now up by 2, which is usually enough to get the job done and make the Habs fall apart. But you got to admit, things have been different lately. Instead of rolling over like somebody that just ate 6 scoops of mashed potatoes, the boys actually start to battle back and they put on a crazy amount of pressure. And eventually, it's going to be Caden Gooley who cuts this lead in half with a seeing eye shot. Now, for the remainder of the second period, it's the Lankinen show. Look at some of these saves. Suzuki gets robbed. Kirby Dach can't buy one. Mario Armey, not even Mario can score on this kid all of a sudden. And when the second period comes to an end, Vancouver still finds themselves up by 1, and all they got to do now is just shut down the next 20 minutes of play. But here we go. This is some crazy hockey that's about to take place. Moving on to the third period. The Canucks decide to start things off with a penalty. That's Kiefer Sherwood. I just wanted to point out that he's using a CCM stick. I thought that was relevant. And on the Habs power play, Lane Hutson walks in and takes a shot. And look at Kirby Dach on the doorstep. He's going to bang home the garbage. Was it pretty? Absolutely not. But they all count Kirby. It doesn't matter how you get them. The Habs have officially come back from a 2-goal deficit, and guess what? They're not done yet. He's not done yet. As if it couldn't get any worse for the Canucks, now Lane Hutson is going to pinch in. He's going to fire the puck out front. It goes off of Quinn Hughes and finds its way into the back of the net. The Habs are back on top, and they just got absolutely Hutson on goal number 4. That was incredible. And just when I thought this game was over, I mean, the Canadiens had the energy at this point, but our little bundle of joy, Cole Caulfield, is about to make a mistake. He's about to make a mistake, and I don't care what anyone says, this was an undisciplined penalty. Tyler Mars is going to rub him out along the boards. He's looking for a call. He's pissed. And instead of, heading to the bench for a change, watch what he does next. Dumb. It was right in front of the ref. They're going to call a retaliation like that every single time. Caulfield, you lack a discipline. And on the Canucks power play, JT Miller's going to sell a shot. He makes a beauty pass to Jake DeBrusk. And once again, we got a tie game. Look at Caulfield. You see that? He feels it. He's doing the walk of shame. But fortunately for the Canadiens and us fans, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Because for the remainder of this hockey game, Lane Hutson looks like a man on a mission out there. He sets up Brendan Gallagher. He takes a shot himself. Finally, he's going to draw a penalty in the dying seconds of the game simply because he's just too much to handle. He's like a bloody mosquito. And on the following power play in overtime, he sets up Nick Suzuki for the OT winner. What a shot from the captain. And I'm excited. I'm excited right now. Because with these 2 points, the Habs have actually climbed up into a wildcard spot last night. I mean, can you believe it? This is some unbelievable hockey that we've been witnessing over the past few weeks. Lane Hutson, as a rookie, is now up to 30 points on the season. And look, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again, but this is one of the most exciting defensemen that I've ever seen in a Habs jersey. And if he was picked, if he was the one who was picked first overall in 2022, I'd be completely okay with that right now. But he wasn't. In fact, he was the 62nd pick, and everybody looks like a complete idiot right now because he's one of the best offensive defensemen in the NHL, period. One of the best. What a game. But you could go ahead and let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. Please don't forget to smack that like button right across the lips before you leave here. And hey, I'll see you next time.